So guys, welcome to today's second upload of the Chelsea Crewmate series. Earlier on today, we did upload episode 5 of the FIFA 16 Chelsea Crewmate. If you did miss that episode, there will be a full series playlist linked down below in the description. So thank you all so much for support on today's earlier upload. If you guys can go ahead and leave a like rating on this very video, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, comments down below that I do respond to, leave me a comment down below, and make sure also click subscribe if you are new around here. The player to watch is Diego Costa, and in the previous 2 episodes, our form has gone down. We did start off the Premier League season perfect, but as of late, our performances and our results have gone down quite a bit. So let's hope that we can hit back in episode 6 of this Crewmate series. Diego Costa, Traore, Hazard, Pedro, Pogba, Fabregas, Azpilicueta, Gary Cahill, John Terry, Ivanovic, and Thibaut Courtois in goals. This is the Southampton lineup: Stecklenburg, Cedric, Fonte, Bertrand, Wanyama, Long, Rodriguez, and Pele as the striker. Charlie Austin will be on the substitute, a player that they have signed themselves in this Crewmate series. But let's hope that we can turn our results around in this game against Southampton. As in the 8th minute, cross comes in as Diego Costa actually gets his head onto that one. It's actually come off the crossbar, but it's gone over the line. It is counted as a goal, as we'll be having another look at that goal. As we take a look here, the ball did go over the line and we lead Southampton 1-0. Perfect way to start this game and perfect way to start this episode. Diego Costa picking up a goal to make a 1-0 against Southampton at Stamford Bridge. What a header that was from Diego Costa. That was a bullet of a header. Nothing Stecklen could have done there to try and maybe save that one. Bullet of a header. Diego Costa makes a 1-0. In the 33rd minute, as we did go on an attack, Southampton with the counter-attack, but Azpilicueta does well to win the ball back. Pedro plays it to Fabregas as he plays it to Hazard, who plays it through to Diego Costa, who is through on goal. Diego Costa 1-on-1 with Stecklenburg. It's 2-0 in the 35th minute, and Diego Costa picks up his second goal after 36 minutes. Quite possibly, we could be seeing a hat-trick from Diego Costa. In the 39th minute, we do win the ball back yet again. We'll win the ball off Southampton quite easy as Traore plays the ball through to Diego Costa. 1-1 with Stecklenburg. It's 3-0 after 40 minutes, but most importantly, it is Diego Costa's hat-trick, and it's a hat-trick after 40 minutes in this game in the Premier League. Diego Costa, take a bow. What a performance it has been from him. Diego Costa, what a finish that was. Also, to put that one into the back of the net. It's 3-0 against Southampton, and we're cruising in this game. Going into halftime, 3-0 up is insane. A perfect way to start off episode 6 of the Chelsea Crewmate. But during the second half, we look to clear the ball out. This is in the 79th minute as Davies plays the ball wide to Long. Long is down the wing as he goes for a cross to find Rodriguez. He played that one to Mane. Mane puts that one into the back of the net. It's 3-1 in the 81st minute, but you guys did probably see from that highlight, I don't think that pass to Mane was actually meant to happen. I think the ball just fell to Mane, but he did make us pay. Made it 3-1 in the 90th minute. Southampton had another chance on goal. Should have maybe at least put one of their chances away. It could have been 3-2 going into the 90 minutes. We did hold on for a 3-1 victory to kick off this episode. A perfect way to start off episode 6 of the Chelsea Crewmate. Diego Costa does win the match. It does get the match ball. He won us this game. A 3-1 win against Southampton in the Premier League, and a perfect way to start off this episode. Diego Costa, 41 minutes for a hat-trick is insane. If that doesn't deserve a like, seriously guys, leave a like rating right now. As we do take a look, that we're in 3rd position. We're still up there. We're only 1 point behind Manchester United, and anything could happen. By the end of this episode, we could actually jump up into the 1st position if everything does go our way. But we will be having right here a new month and a new player to train. For all you guys that are new to this series and you don't know how training does work in my Crewmate series, each month training will be dedicated to one specific player, and for the month of October, the player that will be trained is Paul Pogba. So Paul Pogba will be trained for the month of October, and then obviously November and December there will be a new player that we do train. So Pogba, he will be getting his stats boosted up a little bit. We'll be having the second game of today's episode yet again again in the Premier League. This time it's against Aston Villa. Obviously, in real life, Villa will be going down into the Championship, but in this crew mode, they're still in the Premier League at Stamford Bridge. Could we pull off another win in the second game of this episode? A great way, like I did say, to start off this episode with a 3-0 win after our recent results haven't really gone our way. It's great to see that we can pick up a 3-1 win, as we are the best defensive side in the Premier League. As we take a look at my lineup, this 4-4-2, or really a 4-2-2-2 formation, is working so good at the moment for my Chelsea side, and it is the formation that we will be using so far in this crewmate series. Thank you guys so much for your formation suggestions throughout the episodes. But a 4-2-2-2, or like I did say, a 4-4-2 with 2 CDMs and 2 central attacking midfielders is the formation they will be going with, as we're coming up against Aston Villa, and Villa aren't as good as Southampton. So could we maybe get 3 against them? Let's find out. But in the 19th minute, ball gets played to Falcao's. Diego Costa did get rested for this game, and you guys will be finding out why in the next game, just before we do end off the episode. Obviously 3 games each episode. We did have a chance in the early stages, but in the 30th minute, Fabregas does receive the ball. It says Fabregas who plays it to Willian, as he plays it to Hazard with the fake shot to get around that defender, and Eden Hazard, that's a fantastic finish into the back of the net. It's 1-0 against Aston Villa in the 31st minute, and Eden Hazard with a great finish. The Belgium picking up a goal for himself. A really good start here in this game. Obviously, we're only in after 31 minutes. Anything could happen. Could put a few more past the Aston Villa goalkeeper. As in the 60th minute, it is, I'm pretty sure that's Azpilicueta there, who is running down the wing. He's still running. He actually goes for the cross, and Guzan has to pull off a punching save, because if he didn't, that one was going to make it 2-0. And yet again, another sort of replay of that highlight. Hazard now down the wing. He cuts inside looking for his second goal. He takes a shot, and Guzan pulls off a save. But Hazard played very well in this game. Probably his best game so far this crewmate series. But in the 72nd minute, Aston Villa look to get a goal to make it 1-1. Cahill tries to clear it out, doesn't really do so, and Courtois has to pull off a save to deny an Aston Villa goal at 1-1 to maybe end this game. But the game is going to end in a 1-0 victory to us. We pick up a 1-0 victory in the second game of episode 6 of the Chelsea career mode, and we'll be going into the final game of this episode, picking up 2 wins from 2 games, going into the final game with loads of confidence, and the next game will be a Champions League game. And for all you guys that have been following this series so far, we haven't got off to the best start in our Champions League groups. We really do have to hit back, and at least, not at least, but we have to pick up 3 points against Roma. This is at Stamford Bridge. And let's jump into it. At Stamford Bridge, Chelsea versus AS Roma. Obviously, AS Roma, fantastic Italian side. But coming to Stamford Bridge, we want to pick up our first win in our Champions League group. Obviously, I will be showing you guys the league table, how that does look, and also the Champions League table before we end off this episode. Roma are in second, we're in 4th position. We've only got 1 point from 2 games, but you guys can see that it's really tight in this group table. Sporting are first with 4 points. AS Roma are in second with 3 points, and Sevilla are in third. So it really is anyone's for the taking, and it's really good to see that we've kept up with the other sides. Yet again, starting this 4-4-2 formation. This is the Roma side. El Shaarawy will be starting out on the wing. Perotti as a striker, Nainggolan in the midfield alongside Pjanic and De Rossi. What a midfield that is. AS Roma have a very, very solid midfield in career mode. But in the 19th minute, it's El Shaarawy who's down the wing. The Italian's going to cut inside. Still going Stefan El Shaarawy, as Courtois has to pull off a save to deny a goal there, and to deny AS Roma the first goal in this game. We can't afford a loss here. Like you guys did see, the group table, we can't afford a loss here against AS Roma. But resulting in that, it's AS Roma who do have a corner as they cross that one in, and Courtois with an easy save. He goes for a long ball here, and the striker that was starting this game was Diego Costa. That is why I arrested him against Aston Villa. In the 23rd minute, Costa is going to go all the way, crosses that one in to find Traore with the header. Traore picks up a goal. It's 1-0 against AS Roma, and yet again, the player that was in the midst of that action was Diego Costa. It's 1-0 against AS Roma. In the 34th minute, Pedro does win the ball. He plays it through, this time to Traore. a few deflections of off the AS Roma defenders, but the ball falls back to Traore. Traore puts that one into the top corner. It's now 2-0 after 36 minutes, and like I did say, we're playing with so much confidence at the moment, especially after that 3-1 win against Southampton. But in the 48th minute, to start off the second half, AS Roma go on the attack. It's Perotti with the shot. It's now 2-1 after 49 minutes, and AS Roma are back into this game. Not long after that, in the 51st minute, actually exactly 2 minutes after it, it's El Shaarawy who's down the wing. Stefan El Shaarawy plays the ball wide to Pjanic as he goes for the cross to find Perotti with the header, and in the space of 2 minutes we have let go of a 2-0 lead against AS Roma. We're in the driving seat, we're 2-0 up against AS Roma, but in the space of 2 minutes they have scored 2 goals. And things are not looking good right now as it is 2-2. But in the 66th minute, Traore, who's already picked up 2 goals in this game, plays it to John Obi Mikel. There's no real pressure from the AS Roma players as John Obi Mikel takes the shot, and the unlikely of goal scorers, John Obi Mikel, the central midfielder, picks up a goal. It's now 3-2 in the 67th minute, and at full time it's going to end in a 3-2 victory for us against AS Roma. What a win that is. Traore picking up 2 goals, and what a signing he has proved to be. Well, what a player he's proved to be. We actually did have him in the squad to start off this career mode, but what an episode it has been, guys. 3 games, 3 wins, 3 awesome games. Obviously, the game against Southampton, this game against Roma was a goal fest. There was just so many goals in this game. Group B of the Champions League is looking like this. Sporting in first, 3 points ahead of us, who we now are in second after being last in the Champions League group. With that win, we're now in second, Roma in third, and Sevilla in fourth, level points on 3. They're only 1 point behind us. We're also league leaders in the Premier League. Yes, guys, we're league leaders in the Premier League. We're on 18 points as Manchester United and West Ham are on level points on 17. We've scored 10 goals and have conceded the least goals in the Premier League with 4. If you guys did enjoy today's double upload, yes, remember I upload 2 videos today. Go ahead and leave a like rating, comment section down below. Let me know on how you think this series is going, and subscribe, and I'll see you all on my next